much fun. All right. It's Richie here, and I've got a new farm for you we're about to talk about. I waited a day. It came out yesterday. It was looking pretty good. I mean, look at it. It looks great, doesn't it? Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is something that just came across my desk just yesterday, and I really wanted to make a video about it for you guys, just so that it's always great to get in early to these kind of projects, because that's when you get the biggest gains, massive gains. So, and also I'm just blown away by the design of this website. So I wanted to tell you about it, but they didn't have an audit, so I was waiting for the audit, because actually the last project I told you about, the Padre Elon, they fucking ran away with all the money, didn't they? Charity coin, they ran away with the money. I hope those guys burn in hell. How would you do that? How could you do that? You make a charity project and you steal the funds. Jesus, man. Ugh. Anyway, so this is a Neonic Finance, okay? And it is a fork of Goose Finance, but they've put a lot of work into the tokenomics of their token Neon to make sure that it's a little bit special, a little bit different, and they put a hell of a lot of work into the interface to make it look super cool. And it does look pretty super cool. As a swap of Goose, you can get in here and you can swap in and out of the Neon token here. If you don't want to use their exchange, you can also buy it on PancakeSwap. I suggest 5% slippage for this coin, okay? You can add liquidity here. I'm not sure, for the farming, you might have to add the liquidity here. You might be able to get away with adding it on PancakeSwap. I'm not sure, I haven't tried. They have liquidity farming here with very nice APYs. So as we can see here, you get Neon and BNB, 15,000 APY, or 41% back daily on it. We have about 7 million locked in the site, which is quite fast. Yesterday it was only 3 million or 2 million when I started this. And when I started, the token was worth about $21, and now it's worth about $18. It's had a high of 50, but that was before I got in. I saw it dipping, and I thought I'd try and call the bottom. I went all the way down to 8 actually, and I thought it was going to be a huge rug again. But it wasn't. They got their audit, which is nice. So for the liquidity farming, there is no fee for some of them. If you are using the Neon token, there's no fee. You can go with Bitcoin, Neon, ETH, Cake, BUSD, and BNB for liquidity farming. Risk of impermanent loss, of course. Or you can farm with a 4% fee. So that means you have to farm for longer to get your investment back. And they are 3,000, 4,000, 4,000 yearly back. So they are a lot lower, but they are safer. Okay, and I haven't done any of them yet, but I think I might actually do it later. But I'm in this one. I just went in the pool. I just threw a little bit in this just to play around a little bit. I'm going to put more in tonight actually, because now they have their audit, so we can play around more. Put the Neon in and you get 12% yearly, which is really high APY for the moment. And I'm churning out about $20 every 2 hours on this at the moment, just with my small investment of 4 coins. So it's really fast. It's great. I'm just super compounding the Neon tokens. So for example, I harvest here, grab it in, harvest, and then I will throw it back into my Neon pool, speeding up my farming. There's a little bit glitchy, this site. I guess it's a lot to think about, but sometimes it doesn't go through properly. Let's see if it does it this time. But you know, the site's so flashy, I guess it's taking a long time to build up all the stuff that's going into it, you know. Yeah, here, it didn't work again. So sometimes you have to actually do the transaction twice to try and get the fucking coins in the fucking staking. Okay, it worked that time. So I had to actually do it twice there, which is a bit annoying. Hopefully they fix that. The way to counteract that would be just farm a little bit more to make sure you're not paying too much in fees. But the fees on Binance are pretty cheap, so it's okay. So yeah, so now I have 4.6 in there, just under $100, farming away. Nice and fun, nice and good. So that is the site basically. They're going to be opening some new pools very soon. Single asset pools of BNB and ETH that you're going to be able to also to farm with, which is going to be really fun. The single asset staking will probably have a fee of 4% on them, so you'll have to make that 4% back before you're in profit from your farming. This is not financial advice, okay? I'm not telling you to get into this farm. I'm just telling you that I'm getting into this farm and I'm taking big risk with buying the actual native asset, Neon, and I'm going to try farming with that. This is a risky strategy, so this is what I'm doing, not advice for you. So let's have a look at some other information about this, just so you can do your own research, of course. But so here is their Telegram, and this is their audit from TechRate. They just tweeted, it got published on our website. Take care and stay safe. They have put out an audit for Neonic finance, and they've passed the audit. So that is why I'm now making this video. Yep, so there is TechRate, that is who have done the audit. Okay, and so lastly, let's just have a little talk about their tokenomics, and this is why this is, because of course the problem with all of these Goose clones and also Goose Finance itself is the appreciating price of the token all the time. It just keeps going down. Yeah, a lot of these farms, the token price just keeps dumping, which means you get diminishing returns the longer you stay in them. And if you're in the liquidity farming with the native token, you're going to get wrecked unless you put in a lot of money. So Neonic Finance is a yield farm. It's the result of hard months' work from a team of 10 people dedicated to a full-time project. The tokenomics are exceptional, and the user experience is fantastic. I do like the user experience. It's a very fun farm. It looks great. It's designed to make your assets grow. Basically, pretty much the same as other farms. It's got auto compounding like Auto Farm and Rake Farm. It has single asset pools, it has farms, it has farming with liquidity of its token and other tokens. And it will have vaults coming very soon where you can lock up, I guess, tokens for a long amount of time and get pretty decent APR on them. So let's have a look at the tokenomics lastly, just to see how it's a little bit different. Neonic Finance will reduce the emission rate by 1% every 24 hours until we reach zero token emission, which means, I guess, they're minting of tokens. There will be no more tokens minted, and the supply will be fixed after that. So every day, it goes down 1%, less tokens every day. The emission rate decrease can be paused if necessary, and then retaken, but never increase. That's cool. Limited supply. Once the token emission reaches zero, the token supply will be limited. The final number of minted tokens will depend on the volume, market cap, manual, and automatic burns. Burning mechanism. Neon will have two unique burning mechanisms. Number one, a manual burn. Kind of like a car, yeah? The classic burning mechanism that works in most of the yield farms, but with an added feature. And the automatic burn is an innovative feature that will automatically burn 1% of each transaction. According to our simulations, this will result in an approximate 20% automatic burning of the total minted tokens, depending on traffic and volume. The 1% automatic burn is not that revolutionary. Pretty much every single Moonboy token has that. But the manual burn, another feature that makes the token different from others, is that most yield farms burn tokens. Burn by sending them to a dead address and removing them from the circulation supply, but they are not really burned and can be relocated on the circulating supply. In our case, the burned tokens are immediately eliminated and removed from the circulating supply. So they're trying to say that some other tokens that say they're burning, they're not really burning. Controversial. So really the burn and things is not that revolutionary. It's okay, pretty good. It's just kind of just like other, BR34B is better. It burns better than this because we also get as token holders. But the website is kicking fucking great. So I'm going to start going heavy into this. What is my plan for this website? What am I going to do? My plan is that I am probably going to go in safe. I'm going to go dangerous in the single asset pool, and I'm going to go in safe with my cake. I think I've got quite a lot of cake, and I'll probably start farming with my cake. Yeah. All right. Don't get wrecked.